check. Mic check, mic check. Hi, folks. We're going to get started probably about 10, 15 minutes late due to traffic. We want to make sure that all of the graduates and all the families are able to get here, so it'll be about 10, 15 minutes yet. Thank you. Please stand. Please be seated, everybody. I bet that felt good, huh, guys? Good afternoon. I am Mark Andreessen, the principal here at Mandan High School, and I welcome all of you to Mandan High School's graduation commencement. Before we begin our ceremony today, I ask that you assist me in silencing your cell phones and making sure that you keep our grounds here at the Bowl tobacco-free. At this time, I would like to introduce the platform guests. I ask that you hold your applause until all have been introduced. The members with us today for the Mandan School Board: Sheldon Wolf, Ross Munns, Carolyn Kozed, Lori Furris, Rick Horn, and the board president, Dr. Tim Rector. Thank you guys for being here. Also on the platform today are the Assistant Superintendent of Mandan Public Schools, Mr. Jeff Fosnot, and the Superintendent of Mandan Public Schools, Dr. Mike Bitts. We thank all of the board members and our school administrators, our leaders, for their dedication to our students and their education. At this time, we will now listen to a musical selection presented by the Mandan High School Choir, directed by Director Carrie Hess. Thank you, Ms. Hess, and the choir. That was wonderful. Please welcome to the stage the president of the senior class, Talon Thomas. Don't trip, Talon. Have fun.
Thanks. Thank you for that beautiful introduction, Mr. Andreessen. Hi, Mom and Dad, and I would like to extend a special welcome to Officer Hamilton and Holly from the office. Graduates, faculty, parents, and relatives, welcome to the graduation commencement of Mandan High School's senior class of 2021. And thanks for taking a slight detour to come celebrate with us today. Jim Hoover once said that detours often lead to a step in the right direction, which is a lie because we are celebrating from Century High School's football field. So no, Mr. Hoover, this is not a step in the right direction. Because Corbin Michael asked me at the beginning of this year what my name was again, even after going to high school together for 4 years, I feel like I should introduce myself. So again, hi, my name is Talon, and we went to high school together. Public speaking is proven to be people's number one fear. I'm sure that Drew Gerhard has a bigger fear of being mauled by a bear, and I'm not really sure how public speaking ranks above taking a math test that is not exactly like the study guide, or hearing Kelly in the office call your name over the loudspeaker, or knocking on Mr. Andreessen's door just to ask him for a schedule change. But apparently it ranks above all of those. Mr. Nusma suggests easing your nerves by imagining that everyone in the crowd is naked. Well, now that I am traumatized for life and quite uncomfortable, I will begin my speech. Fellow graduates, today is the day that we have waited so long for. In the blink of an eye, our time here at Mandan High School has come and gone, and I wish that I could rewind our clock and go back just one more time to watch our classmates play in that Mandan jersey. Listen to the student section roar on a Friday night. Listen to the best band in the state. Listen to our choir sing like angels. Go to the school musical. Hear teachers tell students in the hallway to put their mask over their nose. Or, a very special event, watch Titus Bachmeyer's mom chase those Century kids down at the football game at this very field. Unfortunately, I cannot rewind our clock, but that does not mean that we should stop living our best lives and making memories like these. High school is proof that our time here is limited. So ladies and gentlemen, I ask you one simple question. What's got you waiting? I know that this is a little scary to think about, but if you had just 30 seconds left to live, what would you do? Who would you call? Who would you apologize to? Who would you thank? What memories would go through your mind? 25, 24, 23, 22. Ladies and gentlemen, you and I both have a clock that is counting down until it can't count down anymore. Why are we waiting for the last 30 seconds to do what we want to do or say what we want to say? Is it fear of rejection, failure, or embarrassment that's got you waiting? Or is it fear of doing or saying the wrong thing? Whatever your specific reason is, it all comes down to fear. That's what's got us waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and just like that, time is out. Was it enough time to call the person you love and tell them? Was it enough time to thank the people who have been by your side throughout this entire chapter? Was it enough time to say, I'm sorry, or forgive the person who treated you poorly? Were there enough memories that made you proud of the life you live, or did you wish you had a few more seconds? 30 seconds was not enough time to do the things we wanted to do or say the things that we wanted to say. The point here is we don't know how much time is on our clock. The clock is something that we can't control, but friends, fear is. Fear is here, fear is real, but fear does not get to take this victory. Graduates, I hope that the 126,144 seconds you spent in high school prepared you to fight your biggest fears. Looking into the crowd, I see fully clothed people because the whole naked thing wasn't working for me, Mr. Nusma. And looking into the crowd, I see future doctors, lawyers, teachers, nurses, governors, presidents, principals, CEOs, and successful individuals who will face and who will conquer their biggest fears. Look out, world, we're coming. Thank you to each of you sitting before me for allowing me to serve as your class president. It was an honor serving the best class to walk the halls of Mandan High School. Congratulations on your graduation, Mandan High School, class of 2021. And for the final time, I want to say, thank you, seniors. I believe that we will win. I would now like to introduce the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Bryce Bennett.
Give me 1 minute. Just give us a minute here. Let's try this again. Hello, class of 2021. We finally made it. It's been 4 long years, all the pain and suffering, laughter and tears, and detention for some of you. After all the hard work, it paid off. And here we are, graduation day. Getting here was not easy. We had our ups and downs. We had challenges and victories. We survived the pandemic, and we missed almost a whole year of regular school. But we made lifelong friends and lifelong memories together. Our memories of Mandan High School will last our entire lifetimes. We will miss our teachers like Mrs. Bauer, Mr. Gums, Mr. Mack, and Mr. West, who are among my favorites. We will also miss all the homework, especially in POD, math, English, and science. And we will miss all the tests and quizzes. Nope! Just kidding! We won't miss those things! But we will miss our not-so-favorite teachers. In fact, my least favorite teacher was my home teacher during the pandemic. She was mean, she was brutal, and she tortured me. But I still love you, Mom. We will miss our principals and our aides. We will miss the awesome ladies in the office and the 5-star chefs in the lunchroom. We look back and remember our greatest moments at Mandan High School. Moments that happened in class, or on the field, on the ice, or on the court. Moments we achieve a great victory. And some moments that happened when we lost. We will remember the times we laughed together and times we cried together. Some of my happiest times at Mandan High School are seeing all of you when I walk through the door every morning, seeing you in class. And in the hallway, playing dodgeball in gym, where some of you fell victim to the almighty cyborg. And I really like telling you my best in class jokes, like this one right here, we're about to see. What do you call a fly with no wings? A walk. For me, some of my proudest moments was drumming the cadence as a Mandan marching brave. When we took the field during football games, march for the 4th of July parade, band night parade, Apple Fest, and even pep band. Or best of all, when we marched through the rainy streets of Kilkenny, Ireland, and performed at Kilkenny Castle, and then marched to St. Patrick's Day parade in Cork, Ireland. But my proudest moment of all is right now, here, today, standing with you, my friends and classmates, as graduates of Mandan class of 2021. But this is only the beginning. When we walk across the stage to receive our diplomas, it will be the last steps we take at Mandan High. It will be our first step, but it will be our first steps of our new beginning. For all of us, this journey is an exciting adventure and a promise of new things to come. Some of us will go to college. Some of us will start working. Some of us will do both. As for me, look for me on TV on the PBA Tour, aka Professional Bowlers Association Tour. And playing music at college and studying space and beyond. You may even hear me playing my drums to my favorite bands as you pass by my house. As we take our first steps of our new journey, we remember all those who helped us along the way. Our parents and grandparents, our family and friends. We could not have made it without them. They inspired us, they pushed us, and demanded more from us. It is their love and encouragement that helped us all succeed. So we thank them for helping us become more. There are so many people I want to thank for helping me get here. But I only have a few moments and not enough time to thank them all. But I want to thank one person in particular who worked the hardest. She never doubted me, always challenged me, and pushed me the hardest. She never stopped believing in me, even when it was most difficult. Without her, I could not be here today, standing on this stage in front of you. To her I say, with all my heart, thank you, I love you, you're the best. Hey Mom, I made it! You're gonna like this. I want to say to all of you, to all my friends, my teachers and principals, thank you. I will miss you. Thank you for supporting me, loving me, and being my friend. Thank you for teaching me and being patient with me when times were hard. Thank you for all the jokes, all the laughter, and all the happy memories that we shared together at Mandan High School. I will carry each and every one of you in my heart through all of my days. Oh, you're gonna like this. And now, finally, Mandan High School class of 2021. It's time for our new beginnings. Let's do it in class. Let's do it with grace. Let's do it in style. Gangnam Style. And now, I will present to you my truest friend and as our valedictorian of Mandan High School class of 2021, the one, the only, Garrett Schaefbauer!
Thank you, Bryce. That was amazing. Fellow classmates, congratulations. The first thing I would like for you to do is to turn your heads. Look to your left, and now to your right. Yes, it's true. We are the most attractive graduating class ever. It may not be the most important thing, but it is the most obvious, so I just want to put it out there before I begin. Looking back on high school and all my memories, whether they be good or bad, I've noticed a very prevalent pattern. They were all chock full of mistakes. Whether it was taking a class you despise, taking a class with Mr. Fitterer, or even something as minor as telling the substitute that you're going to a la carte, when in reality, you're actually just going to McDonald's. But looking back, those mistakes were an amazing thing, because without those experiences and the mistakes we made along with them, we wouldn't have learned and developed into the people who we are now. Those mistakes forced us to swallow our pride and grow up a bit every single time we made one. For instance, we learned throughout our high school career that dressing like a highlighter in middle school was very embarrassing, and that offering a McGriddle to a substitute teacher was not enough for them to not tell this teacher that you snuck out. As I reflect on these mistakes, I realized that we needed a lot of help, and we wouldn't have been able to take away anything of value from those mistakes without assistance. Without my mother scolding me in 7th grade for having all D's on my report card and telling me to put more effort into school, I wouldn't be standing here before you today. Without people like our teachers, parents, and even our friends to show us that we had made a mistake, we wouldn't know that you could actually take away something of value. And for some of us, we might actually think that Burger King is still a good option for lunch, when it's really only good for slushies. Thank you for teaching us how we can grow from our mistakes. But now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. Sweet, I'm done with high school, and I'll never have to make a mistake again. Sadly, this is anything but true. For we will always be making mistakes throughout the course of our lifetimes. But you probably already know this because of Hannah Montana. Just like in high school, where we learned from our mistakes and grew into a better person, we will be doing that for the rest of our lives. Except if you mess up this time, you could end up with $60,000 in student loan debts, as opposed to chilling with Mr. Andreessen for a couple of minutes. These repercussions seem horrifying and scary, and you would be crazy if you didn't think that. But you still need to continue to make mistakes, despite how scared you might be, because mistakes are what make you great. Mistakes force you to learn whether you want to or not. Just like in sports, our classes, or clubs, where if you made a mistake and didn't learn from it, it would oftentimes happen again, and you were forced to learn. Mistakes are the key to you achieving what you want, whether it be becoming a doctor, an engineer, or a welder. You will have to make the wrong type of weld in your life. You will have to make an incorrect calculation. You will have to make the wrong diagnosis. Mistakes force you to learn and will always be a prevalent pattern throughout our lives. I'm going to wrap this up with a quote from a very noted source, the World Wide Web. This quote sums up how to live a life of learning, and I hope we all try to live by this. Do not carry your mistakes around with you. Place them beneath your feet and use them as stepping stones. Congratulations, class of 2021. I would now like to reintroduce our school principal, Mr. Andreessen. Thanks.
Bryce, just so you know, you don't have any competition here. I knew you knew that. Hey, you had it right. All the way down to the end. Class of 2021, you finally made it. For the past year and a half, your lives have been greatly impacted by cancellations, by unknowns, and unfortunately, some missed opportunities. Throughout this time, I hope that you learned an important lesson about life in the real world. I encourage each one of you not to take it for granted. Live your life by doing, by dreaming, and by achieving. As tomorrow, that opportunity may not exist, which is exactly what you have learned through all of this. Now let's reflect a little on the last 4 years. As I reflect, I see some of you chose a road or a path that was quite and uneventful, while some of you chose a path that challenged you academically and may have gotten you involved in numerous school activities. Many of you built lasting friendships, and hopefully all of you will never forget them. Finally, some of you even chose a path that got to visit with me quite often. I enjoyed every one of those, by the way, guys. I got to know you in a different light, in a different world, to know you for the person that you really are. Class of 2021, no matter what path or road you truly chose these past 4 years, please know that your current path or road does not prevent you from future opportunities. As your path turns into a journey through life, know that you've been provided with a foundation built by your parents, by your teachers, and by your education. A foundation built on core principles, lasting expectations, and hope. Hope that all of you will not only dream, but achieve. Not only say, but do. Class of 2021, I have high hopes for you. On behalf of the staff and administration of Mandan High School, I personally thank each one of you for your contributions, your leadership, and most of all, your friendship during these last 4 years at Mandan High School. Mandan High School is a better place because of each of you. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2021. You guys ready to roll? Let's get on with it, right? All right, let's get down to business. Dr. Bitts and Mandan School Board members, I certify that the seniors assembled here have met the minimum requirements set forth by the Mandan School Board and the North Dakota Department of Public Instruction and should receive a Mandan High School diploma. At this time, I would ask each student to come forward as your name is read and receive your diploma. So that the names of each graduate can be heard and recognized, we ask the cooperation of the audience in refraining from expressing their congratulations until the entire class has received their diplomas. Ready to roll?
I'll let you know. When I say your name, you go. Amy Aldinger. Elizabeth Allen. Caden Lee Alstead. Hunter Anderson. Mattia H. Anderson. Titus James Bachmeyer. Reese A. Baker. Colton J. Barnhart. April Barnhart. James Barnhart. Ashlyn K. Bauer. Brock Nicholas Bauer. Carrie A. Bauer. Sydney J. Bauer. Kylie Beaver. Chloe Beck. Cassandra M. Bendish. Bryce Evan Bennett. Kaylee Ray Benz. Aaron M. Berger. Grace Matilda Berger. Olivia Berger. Ryan O. Bergman.
Coy Barrett. Adam Bitts. Alyssa Bame. Avery Jane Bame. Cheyenne Bame. Blake Beauchamps. Riley A. Bowers. Michael Boyce. Macy Brajos. Zoe Brooke Brecklin. Bryce L. Brendel. Bailey Bollinger. Abby Berghart. Andrew Castillo. Carly Ann Cermak. Zane Riley Clausen. Dylan Christopher Klein. Drew Condon. Samantha A. Cunningham. Bailey DeMoose. Cassidy Davidson. Taylor Dean. Sierra Delzer.
Alexandria Dirk. Emma Dirk. Chloe M. Dobier. Madison J. Dubuque. Timothy James Duran. Jackson S. Dudenheffer. Cassidy Ann Egley. Ian Lee Eilers. Trevor J. Elijah. Ella May Emter. Riley Inglestead. London Lee Evans. Zane Fay. Elizabeth A. Felderman. Kaylee R. Fink. Clayton Andrew Fisher. Ellison Paige Fleck. Catherine E. Fleck. Lucas Fleck. Shatea A. Fox. Christian M. Franson. Rita Frederick. Kaylina Dicey Freed. Mariah Ann Fries.
Emily Freilich. Caleb James Freilich. Seth Lawrence Gangle. Drew Anthony Gerhardt. Kyle B. Glass. Madison Lee Glass. Daisy Goldsack. Marilyn Gonzalez. Megan Blue Gourlay. Kinsey L. Griggs. Sydney M. Gustafson. Kendra Hoff. Daisha R. Hale. Jaden Hallgren. Olin B. Holstengard. Elizabeth Haraldson. Zell G. Harvey. Cassidy Ray Hatzenbuehler. Avery Nicole Hoff. Kaylin J. Haug. Court D. Heinert. Josie L. Heinley. Brianna K. Helbling. Megan Marie Helvig.
Clarissa Marie Herrera. Parker Height. Kelsey Hildebrand. Aiden R. Himmelspach. Zachary James Huff. Braden J. Hoffman. Drayton Holbein. Cody Holzer. Austin Horn. Brianna K. Horner. Kiera J. Horner. Darby Horst. Seth Iverson. Isaiah R. Jasmine. Aspen Marie Jukes. Dante Gregory Matthew Johns. Abigail R. Johnson. Alexis R. Johnson. Anthony Lewis Johnson. Hallie K. Johnson. Caleb Johnson. Damian J. Jor.
Elise K. Keller. Kate Kessler. Blake Keelan. Mackenzie Nicole King. Benjamin Kleinknecht. Garrett R. Kopp. Nathan John Patrick Kramer. Hannah Lee Kraus. Kaylee Kraus. Eric LaFleur. Jonathan K. LaFleur. Elliot J. Landice. JC A. Larson. Shane Lauer. Olivia Anna Langang. Taylor Danelda Marie Langang. Madison Lenny. Isaac J. Loeb. Peyton K. Lurch. Jace M. Lohman. Mia Ludicky. Danielle Luder. Tony Mai. Odessa Markle.
Jason P. Martin. Jacob D. Masseth. Annabelle R. Matthews. Owen P. Mattoon. Nicole Matson. Caleb C. McDonald. Taryn J. McDowell. Journey Rose McKenna. Justice Ann McKenna. Madison Meaves. Reese Jean Mertz. Kira Meski. Corbin D. Michael. Lauren A. Michael. Madison L. Mildenberger. Ashley Miller. Ashley K. Mint. Aviana Moen. Melly Momo. Mariah V. Morales. Avery N. Mosbrooker. Brandon Lucas Moser. Brittany Michelle Moser.
Autumn Gabriella Mott. Skylar A. Mulligan. Aubrey Marie Munns. Abigail C. Nelson. Taylor M. Nelson. William A. Nelson. Tristan Newstall. Jordan Erlene Newtman. Shayla Marie Newgard. Livia R. Obergewich. Jordan Emmanuel Olette. Kylie Osborne. Travis G. Otto. Madison Pack. Nicholas Palmer. Abby Parsons. Pasha P. Peterchuk. Isaac David Peterson. Jacob Pierce. Jaden S. Pierce. Thomas Power. Abigail Pringle.
Keaton J. Pritchett. Dylan S. Pudwell. Jake Pokerbeck. Caden Rader. Amaya Ramsey. Precious D. Redlegs. Braden Wrestler. Paige Wrestler. Autumn Richardson. Deanna May Rorick. Sydney Roller. Mercedes Renee Rosario. Anna Margaret Ross. Garrett Schaefbauer. Lance Scheid. Nathaniel Shear. Cassidy Schmidt. Lydia Schmidt. Colson Schoon. Ellison Schultz. Shauna Anna Marie Schumacher. Jonathan D. Shute. Caden Scott. Taylor Seafeld.
Mallory Sheldon. Bryce James Silk. Caitlin Simpson. Isaiah Skinner Dog Eagle. Juliana M. Smested. Aubrey A. Spangalo. Hannah Stasny. Shaylin Stevens. Chase Strinden. Brooke Stroh. Hunter Stern. Ethan Suki. Dakota P. Sweeney. Colton Turnus. Natasha Teskey. Tyler Tilmoney. Talon Shane Thomas. David Elijah Thomason. Trays C. Teets. Ashley L. Tuttle. Colby Alberg.
Ryan Ulrich. Maya Utter. Nada Valandra. Nisa R. Valandra. Russell Ventriska. Ceresi A. Voigt. Taryn R. Volk. Caitlin Elizabeth Wald. Harley Walther. Camden G. Warner. McKenna Weldon. Melissa Westfall. Riley Wetch. Micah C.K. Whiteman Minor. Kylie Whelan. Jenna Wilson. Anastasia Wingenbach. Lucas Wold. Nicole Wu. Tyler Yonser. Trevin Yeoman. Emery Zaka. Dominic K. Zocker.
At this time, I would ask that you please join me in observing a moment of silence as we remember Alexis Griffin, a former student of the class of 2021 that tragically lost her life a little over a year and a half ago. Her memory and friendships will always be part of the class of 2021. Her family is here with us this afternoon. Would they please stand? Know that you continue to be in our thoughts and our prayers. So a moment of silence, please. Thank you. I'd also like to send a couple of thank yous out to the Mandan High School Band, Mr. Sean Boehm and Mr. Bauman. Thank you guys for being here. Once again, Ms. Hess and the Mandan High School Choir, thank you guys again. The Mandan High School custodial staff for their intriguing challenge today of getting all things set up. Thank you guys. You did a wonderful job. And each one of you for being here today. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please stand and join the Mandan High School graduated class of 2021 in singing our school song. This completes our ceremony this afternoon. Please have a safe and enjoyable weekend, everybody.